So let's look now at our symbol data attributes. We're going to create our own symbol. First thing we do is we make sure that our drawing is added to the project like usual. I've created a new separate drawing and I'm doing it subsequent again like I've done in previous sections in all the videos we've done so far. I'll add the active drawing and say yes to applying the project default values. So we'll right click, properties, drawing properties, make sure that sequentially we're numbering properly. Again, get into the habit of doing this, saves a lot of time later. Okay, so we've got symbol data attributes. I'm going to go to the Home tab. I'm going to make sure I'm using the 0 layer. Whenever you're creating new symbols, they are AutoCAD blocks. So create them on layer 0, and then when they come into the drawing, they go onto the appropriate layers that they need to go onto when you're using your layering system in AutoCAD Electrical. Now, I'm just going to draw something very, very simple on layer 0. First thing I'm going to do is a circle, center radius, and using the snap and grid, I'll snap to that point there on that particular wire and click. And then as I drag outwards, I'm going to make that 0.25 radius, and there's my circle. I'm then going to go to the polygon command and do the same again, 4 sides. Center of the polygon will be the center of the circle. So let's do a drag over there, and I can snap to that point there. That's excellent, because snap and grid's on. I'm going to do this circumscribed about the circle, and I'm going to take this out, and I can take it that way, or I can take it that way. I'm going to make the radius of this particular circle 0.5. And there's my symbol that I might use. It's just literally a square and a circle. That's all it is. Nothing special. And you'll see there that it's, in context, it's a reasonable size, maybe a little bit big. But I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. So how do I make this into a symbol with data attributes in my AutoCAD Electrical drawing? I go to the Schematic tab on the ribbon, and right over here on the right hand side, in the Other Tools, I've got Symbol Builder. So if I click on that icon there, it now shows me the bits that I can edit when I'm creating my symbol. It's very similar to creating a block in standard vanilla AutoCAD. Now the name of it at the moment is unnamed. Don't worry about that. We're going to select the objects, exactly the same as the AutoCAD block command. So there's the objects, right click to confirm, 2 objects selected. I need the insertion point, so I pick point, and I'm going to use the center of the circle, so I'll do a shift and right click there, or remember we've got snap and grid on. Easy. Attribute template, library path. This is going to HYD ISO 125. I don't want it to go there, I want it to go to JIC1, which is our JIC American Imperial Standard Library. Make sure it goes there. Symbol, it's going to be a vertical parent, because what we're using there, if I drag this dialog down, is we're using the vertical lines of the rungs of that wiring ladder. So it's a vertical parent. The lines that need to be edited are vertical. Type, it's going to be a control relay. So everything is done. And what we're going to do there is we're just going to hold it there, and then in the next video and the next drawing, we're going to look at taking this further and editing the attributes in AutoCAD Electrical. So we're still here in our JIC symbol data attributes drawing in the select symbol objects dialog box. We've set all the settings, such as selecting objects, pick point, the library path, the symbol, and the type. So I click on OK now. Takes a few seconds, and what it's loading up there is the symbol builder and the block editor. Now what you can't see just off the screen here is the symbol builder attribute editor. So I'll bring that into the screen like so, and as you can see it's a palette, so it tries to resize and dock and things. And what you've also got is the block authoring palette, which is the standard AutoCAD palette like so. So it's a bit like creating a dynamic block in regular AutoCAD. Now, block authoring wise, we don't actually need to worry about things like flip and alignment and rotation, not in this particular case. So I'm going to close the block authoring palette. It's the symbol builder attribute editor, which is somewhat difficult to say, but you're using that to actually develop the attributes for your block. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to select the attributes that we're going to add to this particular block. So we select tag 1. I'm going to hold down Shift or Control to select the other ones that I want. Now I'm going to go all the way through this lot here, like so, all the way down to location. That'll be fine for now. And what we might do as well is we need to make sure, is it an NO, is it an NC, and so on. So we might have contact symbol type there. Is it an NO or is it an NC? and then NC, NO as well. We've got to select that as well. So you might put that in, you might not. I'm not going to in this case because it does get very congested in the symbol builder. So what I'll do now is I'll select Insert Attribute, and it inserts all of them. And as you can see, they're floating around everywhere. So I'm just going to try and position those in a sensible place. So I'll put them there. That'll be fine for now. So they're now all inserted in the block itself. Now, you might want to move some of these. Some of these are obviously a little bit all over the place. So you can actually just select them like that, right click and move them as you would any other object in an AutoCAD drawing. So I'm going to place those directly underneath using Snap and Grid. These ones here I'm going to place down here to the left. So I'll select those, make sure I get that other one in there as well. Right click and move. I'm going to click there and I'm going to place those centrally because I've got Snap and Grid on nice and neatly like that. If I zoom in here, I've got Family, Catalog, Manufacturing Assembly Code. Make sure you select those, right click and move. Pick a base point there on those, and what we'll do, we'll place those down here, there, like that. So it's a little bit easier to see, and there they are there. So there's my attributes in place. So what I need to do now is click on Done. Displays the Save Symbol Definition dialog box again. Now, I'm saving this as a block. Am I though? I need to W block it out, don't I? It's vertical, control relays, unique identifier, symbol name, file path. So if I W block this out, where's it going to go? We want it just as a block in this drawing for now. Base point, I'm going to pick a point there. Make sure I get the right point, so it's going to be there. Icon image is there. Name, that's the PNG that you'll see in the symbol library itself. File path where the PNG goes. 7 errors found in the symbol. Details. Duplicated attributes, missing values, and so on. We can leave all of that for now and just OK it. I'm going to click on OK. Do you want to insert the symbol after closing the block editor? Yes, please. So there's our symbol there. Notice it's kept the original objects. I'm just going to lock this in here, like that. CR002. I'm going to change that to 100, just so I know which one it is. It's kind of obvious. And you've got manufacturer. You can apply a manufacturer to that. I'm just going to OK it. So when I click on OK now, it will read the project database file, and it will insert that into the drawing. And as you can see, it's done so. This is just a circle and a polygon. I can delete those. They're gone. If I look in here, there's my symbol that I've brought in. Now, you'll notice it hasn't trimmed the wire line. That's because I haven't set it to do that. So in those settings, I could obviously set that, but what I've done is I've set the symbol data attributes to bring that particular symbol in. So if I do that, right click, attributes, I can list and edit the attributes, and there they are. I can edit the attributes if I want to. And as you can see, you can create your own symbol data that's customized in your electrical project.